Just Morgan Kolkmeyer. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning. Nice day ahead for us. You've got temps in the 30s this morning. We make it really all over the place today, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Right now, it is 37 at the lakefront. That's the warmest air temperature. Actually, Midway is 38, so 1 degree warmer there. But nonetheless, you're a little bit milder as you get in toward the city. Further north, Waukegan down to 27 and McHenry down as cool as 26 degrees. 34 degrees at O'Hare right now and 38 degrees at Midway. And most of us sit right around that freezing mark outside of where I just mentioned. These are your O'Hare temperatures. We should reach the middle and upper 50s for many locations inland today. Lakefront is going to be cooler and you're a little warmer far south. And we'll get into more details of your temp forecast coming up. Brett's here with your traffic first. Married? Can we have like a bachelorette party that we all go to Vegas? Sure. Anybody want to get remarried?
I'm absolutely not going there with
Brett,
you.
raise your hand to getting remarried. All right.
Renew the vows.
All right, set up the table. All right, we've got temps this morning in the 30s. It's mild as you get in toward the city and Midway, 38, 39 there. It's 34 degrees at O'Hare. It's probably warmer in there. 27 in Waukegan, 26 in McHenry. Most of the rest of you around the freezing mark this morning. Northeast winds are very calm. This will not be the case tomorrow and Saturday, so enjoy this here today. Your winds will once again be off the lake here this afternoon, so lakefront cooling in full effect here today, and we'll talk temps here as well. You are clear this morning, and much of your day looks just like this in terms of your satellite and radar. Dry conditions, mainly sunny sky all day today. We do increase clouds overnight tonight. It takes a while. We keep a mostly clear sky for several hours, but the early parts of tomorrow morning, you'll start to build cloud cover. We'll likely see some clouds tomorrow morning and then break into, unfortunately, more sun tomorrow afternoon, which kind of fuels our storm environment. We'll talk about that later. First, today, expect lakefront readings to be a little cooler today. 51, again, might be a little warm. This temperature map yesterday, I mentioned that as well. It's running probably a little too mild for lakefront readings, so expecting 40s there, upper 40s. And then you get into the upper 40s, or I'm sorry, upper 50s and 60s as you get inland. 58 O'Hare, 70 Kankakee. So we'll be in the 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe even a couple of 70s today. Huge range in temps expected, and obviously coolest by the lake, warmest further south. O'Hare hitting about 58 degrees under a mostly sunny sky. East winds calm and mostly clear tonight. Tomorrow morning, though, likely going to see some cloud cover. Even 3, 4 a.m. looks to build some clouds. 70s tomorrow. Pretty much all of us. Lakefront's a little cooler. Parts of northeastern Lake County a little bit cooler. Very windy conditions. We're going to talk about the winds, not just associated with thunderstorms, but non-severe storm winds as well. We'll get into that in just under 10 minutes, guys. Back to you. McHenry and Waukegan, mid to upper 20s. Warmest at the lakefront at 37, but most of you are waking up near freezing this morning with winds off the lake. That'll create a big old range in our temps today. We are clear and dry this morning. A lot of sunshine here today with storms on the way for tomorrow night. So let's get into that. Today is mostly sunny, upper 40s lakeside. 60s for most of you inland. Tomorrow morning, some cloud cover expected, but it looks like we break into sun tomorrow afternoon. This is 1 o'clock on your Friday. Southeast winds should be building at that point and starting to get pretty windy. They'll gust tomorrow about 40 to 45 miles per hour. Can't rule out near 50, but most of them look around 40 to 45 miles per hour. They're out of the south, so if you're driving on I-80, I-88, I-90 tomorrow, those east-west running highways, you got a strong wind blowing perpendicular to you, so that makes difficult travel, especially for those, higher, like a semi, those higher vehicles, higher profile vehicles, I should say. Oh, you got storms on Friday night, so adding to your wind risk is linear convection, basically a line of strong storms. 10 p.m. to about 3 a.m. is your timeline on this. So this is Friday, 10 p.m. to 3 in the morning on Saturday. There's your line of storms. Whenever we see these lines kind of start to bow, we worry about strong wind gusts. You could also get some brief kind of spin up tornadoes on the leading edge of it. It's called a QLCS tornado. We've talked about them before. They're typically fairly weak. However, the potential for them does exist during that time frame. The winds stay really strong on your Saturday. So here's a breakdown of winds that are not associated with storms. So this is daytime, dry, but very windy. 40 to 45 mile per hour gusts Friday afternoon, and then up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts on Saturday. Obviously, stuff's going to blow around. Plus, those east-west roads really are going to be difficult on both Friday and Saturday for driving. And then here's your Friday night into Saturday morning for severe weather. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 is the highest. We're at a 2 and a 3 level for severe weather. So reasonable chance to see some of these storms severely warned. Obviously, the highest threat is in the 4, which is south and west of us, and your main threat will be damaging wind gusts. Cannot rule out the brief spin-up tornado I was talking about, though. Again, that's all Friday night. Today, 58. Tomorrow, 75.